everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local women's bantamweight circuit en route to her Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, she was discovered on Dana White looking for a fight, and man, does she deserve to be in the big show after that type of performance. Here she is, a little wide-eyed as she makes the walk here tonight. Perhaps the UFC jitters will be a factor. This is a decidedly different experience than competing in a regional promotion. Of course, Dana White was watching that night. He's in the building tonight. We'll see how it goes for her in the UFC debut.
This girl is a very high-level striker, unpredictable angles. She will throw punches and kicks with vicious intention, excellent hand and foot speed, very good striker, and very good takedown defense as well. And she will need that to try to keep this fight on the feet.
Well, she is a really accomplished submission specialist, and candidly, Joe, not a lot of women are used to facing opponents on this level. She's got to be thinking tonight, how quickly can I get this fight to the ground and set up my high-level submission game? A lot of different chokes in her arsenal. She attacks from a lot of different angles. Very strong lower body, particularly her hips. Very excited to see what she can do tonight if this fight hits the mat.
This girl has some of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the division. Her submissions are outstanding, and she has a full arsenal of them. That is what she's going to want to try to do in this fight, bring the fight down to the ground, and utilize those beautiful Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making her UFC debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane, Washington, Thompson. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Caracas, Venezuela, Barton. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. All right, so here she is as we get ready to go for round 1, the much-hyped UFC debut for this young woman. She won her last fight. Many of you saw it in front of Dana White and Matt Serra on Looking for a Fight. Now we'll see if her game translates to the big show. No easy outs in this division. We'll see if she can get off to a good start tonight. Oh! All right, here we go. First round is underway. You know about her jiu-jitsu game. She is a submission specialist, so you don't want to hang out on the feet here for too long. She's got to go for the early takedown. Let's see how quickly she tries to change up this one and get this fight down to the canvas. Oh, nice jab by Thompson. Goes for the early takedown, no problem there. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
Nice punch.
Beautiful combination there by Thompson. And she lands a nice kick. Oh, strong punch there by Thompson. Well, she ate the straight hand there, and she's got to be careful now, Joe. I know she wants to be aggressive and set up her own offense, but she left the head wide open for damage there. Nice punch there by Thompson. She is off to an excellent start here tonight.
That one hurt.
Now mixing one into the body.
Oh!
Thompson gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
Oh, look at that, though.
Nice job to land the straight punch there. So you thought maybe she'd go for the takedown after catching the leg. Instead, decides to go back to her bread and butter, her striking, and certainly found the target there. Effective punch there by Thompson.
Dropping down, looking for a single.
Takedown lands for her.
Now she's in full guard. Back to half guard now. She's now in full guard. And back up again. Roundhouse kick lands.
Splits the guard and connects there.
Good defense there. Nice. Beautiful combination.
Oh, she planted her on the canvas yet again. So another takedown. She's already landed several. And now they're really starting to pile up here, Joe. And I like the way she's shooting, too. Mixing up the single legs and the double legs, not telegraphing her shots. She's one of the better wrestlers in this division, and she is showing you all of that game here tonight.
Nice body kick. Clean jab.
Another shot.
And she scores another takedown.
2 minutes to go.
Oh!
Well, she is visibly fatigued at this point of the fight. She landed that strike, but just not doing a ton of damage due to that aforementioned cardio abandonment. Pretty strong jab there by Thompson.
There's a single attempt.
Oh, so she takes this fight to the ground yet again. That was her game plan coming in. She would tell anybody that who would listen, and she has certainly executed tonight, taking down her opponent at will.
Nice shot.
Lands the kick to the body there.
She moved to southpaw here, right hand forward.
Well, now she's really starting to time her opponent. Beautiful punch lands there shortly after she caught the leg.
She's in half guard now. Full guard.
Thompson gets back up again. Nicely done. And the kick lands for her there. Well, she has really come out aggressively tonight, and it has certainly paid dividends. No feeling out process whatsoever. She has gotten after it right out of the chute. And she caught the kick. Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg. So she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
And back up again.
20 seconds to go in round one.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Thompson gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You got to do better defensively. Whoa! Second round, straight ahead. Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight?
Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. You can really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Listen, you got caught. It happens. This next round is very important that you stay.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Fainting with that kick.
Thompson gets touched by that kick to the body. Oh!
This could be it.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
back up. Lands a powerful kick. Head kick. Really missed with that right hand.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Thompson gets absolutely punished by that hit. Whoa!
This could be it right here. A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Absolutely, Joe, a tremendous kick, and when her career is said and done, this might be the highlight that everybody is talking about as she ends her opponent's night with as many style points as you could want. She catches her flush, full force, full extension. You gotta think she's getting a performance bonus for that one.
Let's see it one more time.
And there she is after the huge knockout victory here tonight. What a moment for this young fighter. You gotta feel pretty good for her, Joe. All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 9 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Thompson.
All right, so a nice job to get the win in her UFC debut here tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local women's bantamweight circuit en route to her octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight division.